What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Lonnie from Flight Sim Gaming. Today we are flying from Brussels all the way down to Copenhagen. This is a real-world flight flown by Brussels Airlines. Not in the A320 though, it's in an A319. Obviously we don't have an A319 in the sim at the moment, or we don't have a very good one. So we decided to go with the Fenix A320. Now, I do want to apologize that I have not posted any content in the last week and a half or so. My schedule got a little bit hectic and I wasn't really flying. But anyway, we're back now. We were scheduled to do a €25 Sim Market gift voucher giveaway, which we will be doing in this video. So, if you've seen my previous videos with the giveaways, all you have to do is be subscribed to the channel. Drop a comment down below to enter yourself into that giveaway, which you guys can do now, because since this is the video where we'll be dropping that comment to be entered into that giveaway, and then my next video should be the giveaway video. So, good luck to everybody. And again, I do apologize I haven't posted, but we're back. And we got some great scenery that we're going to go check out. We're here. This is the Just Sim Brussels airport. I did not purchase the Aerosoft one. I've had this one for a little bit, but it is a great airport. We're getting close to, I think we're getting just over 60 FPS sitting here at the gate, which is pretty cool. And then in Copenhagen, we do have the one and only Fly Tampa scenery. You guys know what to expect with Fly Tampa. So anyway, should be a great flight. I got GSX doing GSX things. I haven't hopped inside the cockpit yet. I haven't turned on the aircraft, so we'll get to that right now. External power will come on. Battery 1 and 2 coming on. And we'll go ahead and just spool up the APU. Turn on some lights here. Adheres to the nav position. Emergency lights, no smoking, seatbelt lights have come on. I gotta say, actually, this is a pretty decent GSX profile. As you can see, we do have passengers actually walking down the jetway, not walking on top of the jetway, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, come back inside here. We'll get things rocking and rolling. It is a short flight. It's about an hour and a half, I believe. About 500 nautical mile flight. Very short. So, shouldn't take us too long. Come over to the mass and balance tab. We're going to go ahead and instantly load the aircraft as we have GSX doing the rest. There's some stuff there. Go ahead and we'll request the init data. Today's flight number is BEELINE 2257. BEELINE is the Brussels Airlines call sign, which is pretty cool.
I'm right next to her. Thank you.
That is all good. I'm going to come over to SimBrief here. First, let's put in our BEELINE 2257. Cost index for today's flight is 54. SimBrief gave us an initial altitude of 35,000. That looks good there. We'll go ahead and we'll align the IRS. We'll come over to the fuel weight tab. Zero fuel weight 60.6, 31.2. 60.6, 31.2, and today's block fuel is about 7,000 kilograms, so we'll just do 7 in there. Perfect. Okay, we are expecting runway 07 right, departing out of Brussels. I'm not sure what SimBrief gave us for the departure. It looks like it's the Nick to Juliet departure. go ahead here and we will put that in, expecting 07 right. The Nick to Juliet departure. And in Copenhagen, we're expecting 04 left. So we'll go ILS 04 left. On the test speed 3 alpha. Test 3 alpha. We'll insert that there. Perfect. Let's have a look. Make sure we don't have any discons. Everything looks pretty good. Get rid of this. Looks like we're going to have vectors to final, which is okay. All looks well. Perfect. We will go ahead and set up our performance here. 07 right, it is dry. We'll sync that. We're going to sync live weather. Looks like a QNH of 1023. We'll have a look at the Navigraph charts in a second, just to see if that's all good. So we got 151, 151, 154. It's going to be it's showing a flaps 2 departure. What I'm going to actually do is we're going to go ahead and do a flaps 1 departure. So let's recalculate. 151, 151, 153. Flaps 1, flex to temp 65. That all looks pretty good there. Let's come over to Navigraph here. I am using the in-game charts panel. It has been updated with the newest version, so come over to the information tab. We'll look at the weather here. QNH is 1023. First things first, can never forget this. We are in a new airline. So that ding there is telling me I need to set the barrel on a linked control, and we'll save that. Now if I look over here, if I move this, it should be in sync. Perfect, that's what I like to see. Alright, let's come back over here. So we have our QNH set. We're coming over to the charts. We are on the was it the Nick to Juliet? Yes, Nick to Juliet departure. We gotta look for it here. Nick to Juliet departure. Okay, so it looks like we're going to the Nicky VOR. We're going to depart runway heading 1,700 feet. We'll start our left turn to the Nick VOR. Pretty standard. Transalp is 4,500 feet. We don't have any altitude or speed restraints. Climb to 700, heading 062, track to 1700, direct Nick. Initial climb clearance, flight level 60, higher level by Brussels departure or Brussels control as soon as possible. So we're expecting 35,000 feet. We'll just go right up to 35,000 feet. We're not on VATSIM, so we're just going to go ahead and do our climb. Go ahead there. They want us to close our doors. Back up here. Fuel pumps come on. APU bleed is coming on, which means I can get rid of chocks and cones, GPU, and we'll close that door. Everything's looking fantastic. Don't think I've forgotten anything. Go ahead and we'll request pushback. We're requesting pushback and the IR hasn't been aligned yet. My fault. Let's see if it gets aligned before they hook it up.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
We'll have a look at our taxi charts here.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pas incertain.
We're departing this runway. But we're going to push back. It looks like we're going to push back nose left. Taxi out for... Hang it right over this way. And then we'll come down. It looks like we'll come down... I don't even know what these taxiways are called.
Looking gear.
In and out. Some in and out taxiways here in Brussels. But that's okay. We're gonna go. We're gonna head to Charlie 6 and we're gonna taxi via in 6, and we'll come out to the I guess out here, whatever this taxiway is here. Charlie 6. Pretty straightforward stuff. Start switch to the start position, engine 2, we're starting it up. It's a cool livery. I believe I got this livery from the Fenix livery manager. There's a couple options for the Brussels Airlines. I think this is the newest one that they currently have. So that's why I chose it. Brussels Airlines doesn't have too many A320-200s. I believe the majority of their aircraft are the Neos. Didn't feel like flying the fly-by-wire, so to be honest, you know, I've done some flights with that aircraft ever since this aircraft came out, and to me it just doesn't compare, so. Engine number 1's spooling up now. Not sure what's happening with this pushback. We might get pushed out into the grass here. We are. So we'll just stop it here.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Okay, engine started. We'll go ahead. APU is coming off. APU master switch is coming off. Taxi lights are coming on. Auto brake set to max. We're going to go ahead. Flaps 1 and ground spoilers are going to be armed. Engine start switch. We'll go to the norm position. That all looks good. Left aileron, right aileron. Elevators up, elevators down.
Bypass
Rudder left, rudder right. That looks good.
Left is clear, right is clear.
Left is clear, right is clear. We'll wait for the go-ahead. Here we go. Navigraph charts are very, very laggy when you're opening it through the in-game panel again for me. I might have to revert back to opening up Navigraph charts on the desktop. We did have about 60 FPS at the gate. Now we're down to about 40. Don't forget, everybody, if you have not yet, smash down that thumbs up button. I also want to note the majority of my viewers watching my videos are not subscribed to the channel. So if you have not yet, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I think we're going to take the second right. Yes, we will take the second right. Take this down to Charlie 6. And then taxi onto the runway. Still a beautiful airport. I don't know how it compares to Aerosoft's version. Very well done by Justin. Justin does very good scenery. Can't complain. I got many of different airports that they had developed for this simulator. It's always high quality stuff. Let's have a look at our charts again here. So we're approaching Echo. Here is the runway coming up now. Go ahead and we'll line up on the runway. It's kind of weird lining up over here. I believe this is how these aircrafts line up, unless you're a heavy, you'll probably line up down there, but it is a 10,000 foot runway, so we should have plenty. I guess we'll find out, right? Perfect. Okay, ready to go. Throttles up to 40. Flex is set. Pretty bumpy. Pretty bumpy. 80 knots, check. V1. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear going up. Oof. I don't know what's going on with the flight directors there, but feels very choppy, this wind. We'll go ahead and we'll start our left turn. We're going to go throttles over to the climb detent. We'll continue our left turn out here. Go ahead, flaps clean. Disengage ground spoilers. And we'll go ahead and we'll stick our autopilot on. Turn off's coming off. Nose lights off. Not the greatest departure. I'll have to play that back and see how that looks. Transition alt is at 4,500 here, so coming up on transition altitude. There we go. Standard pressure is set. And we're direct the Nicky VOR. Cloudy day here in Brussels. Perfect. It's a beautiful climb out here. I just absolutely love the scenery here in Europe. It's absolutely fantastic. So vibrant. Looks like we're coming up on 10,000 feet now, which we are. Landing lights will come off. And continue on up. And I'll continue to fly this bird all the way up to 35,000 feet. And as I stated at the beginning of the video, we are doing the giveaway. €25 Sim Market gift voucher up for grabs. All you have to do, be subscribed to the channel and comment down below in this video to enter yourself into the giveaway. What I'll do is on the giveaway video, we will generate a random comment from down below. That's how I'll pick my winner. I've done it in a few videos already, so pretty straightforward stuff. But anyway, please do that if you want to enter yourself into this giveaway. And stay tuned for the giveaway video. It should happen sometime later on in the week. But anyway, let me fly this up. I'll catch you guys on the approach into Copenhagen. I'm excited. Haven't flown into Denmark before, so this should be pretty interesting. Catch y'all in a bit. See ya! back to the video, everybody. Currently on the descent down into Copenhagen here. We are on the Tespe 3 Alpha RNAV arrival. So as you can see, we came in from Tespe here, and we're making our way into the airport here. We do have a couple of altitude and speed restraints. The aircraft is following that nicely. We do have an altitude restraint at 3,000 feet, so everything's looking great. We are expecting ILS 04 left into Copenhagen, and I didn't mention at the beginning of the video, we departed from gate Alpha 18 back in Brussels. That's where the real world aircraft last departed from, and we're actually expecting the same gate here in Copenhagen, Terminal 1 Alpha 18. Basically, we are going to be landing on this runway hopefully, and then we'll kind of taxi our way, you know, off of either Alpha 3, Alpha 2 or whatnot. Taxi Alpha to Mike and Kilo to the apron. Right now we did set our destination information here. QNH is 1029. It's 7 degrees currently. Winds are 330 at 3. Transition alt is 5,000 feet, and our minimum is 215. We got that all kind of planned up in there. Looks like speed is coming back now. Everything's looking great. We're descending down to 1,800 feet. That's where we're going to establish the glide slope down to the runway. I'm noticing some performance problems here. I don't recall having this issue, but coming into Denmark, my performance dropped drastically. We were getting about 60 FPS, 70 FPS at cruising alt. Once we started crossing into Denmark, it dropped down to about 35. Now we're hovering at about 40 FPS. Not sure if that's an issue with one of the sim updates or world updates. Not too sure. Maybe it's just this airport in general is giving off bad performance as we look at it. I don't know, but comment down below if you guys have experienced this issue. I haven't flown in Denmark before, so I've never seen this. You know, as we do know, the Fenix aircraft isn't the greatest in terms of performance. PMDG is much better, but make do with what we have. We're approaching 11,000 feet now. Coming here into Copenhagen, first time flying in here. Beautiful livery, I must say. I do like this. I believe their older livery had a darker tail. I could be wrong. Yeah, you can see here 35 FPS. We're bouncing all over the place, but we make do with what we got. Let's hope the landing's not going to be chalk. I hope not. I have been practicing my landings. I've had a program purchased for a little while now. It's the FSI panel. If you guys have not purchased that and you need to practice any approach, you can purchase FSI panel. I think it's about 30 USD for the standard version. They do have an advanced version for training scenarios and emergency situations and things like that, but I'm not that intuitive with Flight Simulator. I just use it for different landing scenarios, especially to practice crosswind landings. It's great to have. Hopefully I don't chalk this landing. We'll see. Haven't flown the last little bit, but should be fun anyway. But yeah, I had mentioned at the beginning of the video we're doing this giveaway, so, you know, once again, if you're just tuning in, we're doing a €25 Sim Market gift voucher. It is the third giveaway on this channel. So to enter into the draw, you have to be subscribed and you have to comment down below in this video. I will post the link in the description. You can enter yourself into the giveaway €25 Sim Market gift voucher. You know, it's for the 100 sub counts, 100 sub milestone on this channel. I just want to thank everybody who has contributed to this success. You know, it's only 100 subs, but we're creeping up there. I think we're at about 116 currently. Our next giveaway, we're going to set it a little bit higher up. It's going to be at 250 subs, and we're aiming for a €50 Sim Market gift voucher. So we're upping the ante. We're upping the ante on the subs as well. Should be fun. You know, hopefully around... I haven't decided if I'm going to start live streaming yet. We might do it if we hit 500 subs or 1,000 subs. It all depends on how soon we hit that. But I'm aiming for about summertime. You know, August, July or August, and start doing maybe a weekly live stream, and then I can interact with you guys on a live basis. That should be pretty cool. but we'll aim for that. But anyway, don't forget, if you have not yet, like the video, subscribe if you have not. The majority of my viewership has not subscribed to the channel, so if you want to see more content, don't forget to do that. I gotta say, everything looks beautiful out here in Copenhagen. Flying to the beautiful Fly Tampa airport that they have provided for us. The other day, you know, was the Across the Pond event, the westbound Across the Pond. I did not participate in that. Last weekend, I actually participated in the Oceanic First Wings flight. We were flying out of some islands down in Africa, or one of the Portuguese islands, and we were heading up to the Azores. I flew from Boa Vista to Ponta Delgada. It was a full coverage ATC event for people that have not flown Oceanic. It was pretty successful. It was about a 3.5-hour flight. I have flown Oceanic in the past, but I wanted to partake in this specific event. I flew Ryanair 540, landed in Ponta Delgada. The crosswind was crazy crosswind. It was like, I don't know, 28 gusting, 20 something. Wind blowing my ass all around. Anyway, we'll go ahead. Auto brake's going to go to the low position. We're still at about 25 miles from the airport. I know it's showing 8.3, but we got to kind of come around. And I'm actually going to go ahead and activate the approach phase now. We'll do that. We'll kind of get set up here. I do have the frequency set. I did not input it until after. It's 110.5 for runway 04 left in Copenhagen. As we're coming up here on the arrival. We are live time currently. I do, live in Ontario, Canada, so it's about evening time here in Copenhagen. It's about 10:30 Eastern Standard Time here currently as I fly. I'm not sure the time difference. I want to say it's probably at least 6-7 hours. But, okay, we've approached our transition out. I just want to confirm it's 10:29. Yep. And we'll maintain the speed for now. We're not at green dot speed yet. We'll hit green dot speed, I guess, once we approach here. We do have a speed restraint of 220. That's why we're following that. Aircraft is speeding up. The aircraft should be coming back momentarily. There we go. It's starting to descend now. Starting to slow down now. About 210. Coming up on glide. Sorry, coming up on glide. Loke should be pulling in momentarily. Once we get about, I don't know, 45-degree angle on that Loke, we'll go ahead and press the Loke and approach mode buttons. We're on glide now, so I'll go ahead, we'll hit Loke and approach. Missed approach altitude is going to be 3,000. About 10 miles out. I'll go ahead, flaps 1. I'll arm the ground spoilers now. And we are hovering at about 3,000 feet. I know it's showing 1,800 there. That's, according to the charts, is when you establish the glide slope. Looks like we're going to catch it before then. And there we go. Loke is captured. Go ahead, switch on the rest of our lights here. I purchased this airport on sale. I believe it's currently on sale today. Not sure when I'll post out this this video to you guys, but I believe we have one more day of the sale. Fly Tampa has a sale 30% off, I believe, on Sim Market. the same airport is not on sale on any other website. 8 miles out.
500.
Keep the 190 until about 7 miles. I'll go ahead and flaps 2. I guess I could go ahead and set my missed approach altitude of 3,000. Flaps 2. Gear coming down. This aircraft slows down very nicely. Flaps 2 with gear down. I don't know if that's standard, but... looks like we have a pretty gnarly headwind there. We'll see once we get a little closer to the ground if it slows down. We're only expecting 3 knots of wind. Again, this is Microsoft Flight Simulator. Anything can happen. Alright, we're below 160. We'll go ahead. Flaps 3. And we'll go flaps full. Okay, we got gear down, 3 green. Flaps are full. Spoilers are armed. Lights are on. Missed approach altitude set, and auto brake is set to low. Coming up on 1,000 feet here. Want to have a look at this. Beautiful approach. All of the approaches here in Europe are fantastic. Fantastic. I did purchase Istanbul. I forget who the devs are, but I purchased that airport. I know some people might have a little thing for it because you can get a pretty good freeware. Autopilot's coming off. My controls. But yes, I had purchased Istanbul. We want to do some Turkish flying in some 737 ops. Showing a little high up, so we'll pitch it down. It looks like it's showing 3 white, 1 red. Hopefully I can butter this landing. It's been a while. It's kind of like riding a bike. I don't know what the Pappy says. I think it's 2 white, 2 red. Chase and glide here. We shouldn't be doing that. It might show
100 above.
1 white, 3 red.
Minimum.
Continue.
Glide slope.
Disregard the glide.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 5.
Down. Nose up. Might have bounced there. To be honest, I'm not sure. Knots. Welcome down to Copenhagen. Might have had a slight bounce there. We'll go ahead and we'll take the high speed here. Might have had a slight bounce. I'll have to check that. Shit happens. It felt good. It felt good. Getting about 35 FPS here in Copenhagen. That's typical for fly Tampa scenery. Performance is, not terrible, but not the best. We'll go ahead and clean up the flaps, disarm ground spoilers. Slight little bounce, I believe, no biggie. Landing lights coming off, nose lights over to taxi. We'll go ahead and runways off. We can slow the aircraft down. We're speeding up here. And we'll turn on the APU. Call over GSX, and we will see if we can get Alpha 18. Alpha gates. Will follow me, and we are going to pick Norwegian shuttle. Perfect. Hopefully we'll get the right gates. I believe I do have a GSX profile for this. Anyway. Again, welcome down to Copenhagen. Never flown here before. It's the first time I've ever landed here. But apparently the scenery is beautiful. I watched the other day, Captain Canada flew out of here for his Cross the Pond event to Toronto. And it inspired me to fly in here. See what it's all about. Curious to know what Fly Tampa is currently doing and what they have on the go. I don't see anything in terms of news, what their next release is going to be, or what simulator they're working on. They might be working on X-Plane, they might be working on P3, I'm not sure. But I am waiting for them to release Montreal. I heard that they were going to develop that airport, and we need a good Montreal scenery. Pierre Elliott Trudeau Airport. We need it. And we're going to take Alpha. Looks like we'll take Alpha up to, I think this is take it past the Zulu. Quite the long taxi here as well. We'll take it past the Zulu onto this taxiway here, over to Mike. Sorry, we'll pass Mike. We're going to go over to Kilo, and we're going to be going up there. As we cross runway 1230. Cross runway, and it will be the second left. I believe the active runway is 04 right anyway. Textures look fantastic as usual. Fly Tampa perfects everything. 32 FPS, you know, could be better. Go ahead and we're going to hang a left here onto Yankee. This is Terminal 2 here. So we're going past Terminal 2. Go over the Terminal 1 gates. Looking for Alpha 18. Should be up here. It's this gate right here. Taxi lights can't come off. And looks like Alpha 18, Alpha 19. Sorry, Alpha 20, Alpha 19, and we're here. I want us to go right. We're right on the money. Going a little too fast. And we'll see if it'll continue to go. I hit the brakes there a little too much. That's okay. We'll park it right there. Come up top. APU bleed can come on, and we'll shut down engines 1, engines 2.
Deboarding requested.
And we'll request deboarding. Fantastic. Everything's lagging. Perfect. Stopped a little short there, but whatever. Shit happens. Jetway lines up perfectly. The scenery is actually pretty nice, I must say. Anyway, here we have it. We're down. Take a look at that landing there. Felt like we did a little hopscotch there, but that's okay. Shit happens. Don't worry. Anyway, just want to thank everybody for coming out to fly with me today. Hope you guys liked the video. Promise I'll work on my landings. Anyway, again, giving away that Simmarket gift voucher. Don't forget to subscribe and comment down below to enter yourself into the giveaway draw. We will be doing the giveaway on our next video. To one lucky winner. It is the 3rd giveaway on the channel. Very, very proud and excited of that. We've had 2 successful giveaways. We had to re-roll one of them because I believe giveaway winner number 2 did not reach out to me, which, you know, shit happens. You do have to respond within, you know, a reasonable time's notice, 24 hours after the video drops. I would appreciate that. Otherwise, we will re-roll. But anyway, thanks for flying with me, everybody. And I'll catch you on the next one. Have a good weekend. See ya!